The French ambassador to Australia says Paris was deliberately kept in the dark. In an interview with the ABC today, Jean-Pierre Thébault accused the Australian government of ignoring France when it came to discussions about their submarine contract. He said the French were notified just a few hours before the news broke, slamming Canberra for what he called a breach of confidence. Now, Australia maintains that France was given a heads up, but obviously the angry reaction in France over the past couple of days would suggest otherwise. So it's become a sort of back and forth over who said what and when. Australia's defence and foreign ministers held talks with their French counterparts just a couple of weeks ago, and according to Mr Thébault, there was no indication at that time that the deal was ever in trouble. Australia has already spent about €1.5 billion on the French deal so far, and will likely have to fork out even more in compensation to the French for breaking what was once dubbed the contract of the century. And that'll likely cost Australian taxpayers some €250 million. We also know that hundreds of local jobs will be lost. But under the new deal, it's not yet clear how much the nuclear-powered submarines will cost the Australian government. The Prime Minister, Scott Morrison, today said an assessment will be carried out over the next 12 to 18 months. The bill could be much higher than what we were planning on paying the French government, but Canberra's view is that it'll be worth it in the long term, especially when faced with China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific region.